One thing is clear, your Black Friday Cyber Monday calendar can make or break your Q4. And so that's why in this video, I'll break down the exact schedule, a proper optimized schedule you can use for your brand with exact frequency, what to send, when to send as well. So that way you have a successful Q4, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then you prime your brand and your audience for a successful post Black Friday, Cyber Monday as well. So with that being said, let me dive right into it. So first things first, I want to just go over some quick checklist and very important points to keep in mind when creating a proper optimized email calendar for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So first things first point is start early. So first week of November, ideally. So build hype, collect VIPs, and warm deliverability as well. Second, lock your offers if you plan to have multiple offers before planning, right? Everything revolves around the main incentives, whether you have different offers for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, whether you have the same one, whatever it is, define those and make sure those actually make sense for your unit economics as well, right? Third, structure in most cases in 3 phases: Black Friday, Cyber Monday, so of course teasers, collecting VIPs, etc. Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend and 1 week, to be honest, and then post Black Friday, Cyber Monday follow-up. Next, increase frequency during Black Week and during the entire month of November, to be honest, up to 2 to 4 cents a day, even sometimes even more for some of our brands we work with, during the entire month, to be honest, right? Especially, of course, that Black Week and just that Black Weekend as well. Use segmentation strategically, so VIPs, non-buyers, repeat customers, inactive users as well. Vary angles daily, so tease, of course, not daily, but it depends on what the schedule is. For example, in a moment, I'm going to walk you through a proper schedule. So tease, launch, urgency, reminder, you can have social proof as well, and then last chances as well. Keep messaging consistent, so visual theme, tone, CTA, urgency. Like, to be honest, the most important thing during these emails, with these emails are like the offers, having the offer front and center. That's the most important thing. Like, don't worry about copy, like how your emails sound, etc. Just have your offer front and center. That's the most important thing by far. So above default, okay? QA every send, so links, times, segmentation, and then end with retention. I'm not gonna cover post Black Friday, Cyber Monday in this video, but this is extremely important because you need to have a proper post Black Friday, Cyber Monday schedule to further increase retention and just essentially have a proper, a more prime audience down the road to buy again from you. Okay. So with that being said, let me dive right into the schedule. So when you see a date with this like green dot right here, it means ideally you want to send more than two emails that day. For example, AM and PM emails, or I don't know, AM and evening, whatever it is, right? So at least more than 2 emails that day. So let's start with November. So during November, ideally you want to start teasing Black Friday at the very start of November. So in this case, November 3rd. And then on the 5th, you want to collect early access, extremely important. So spend that week collecting early access. As you can see here, 7th, early access collection still. And then 9th, last chance for early access. Then you launch Black Friday, Cyber Monday on the 10th of November to those early access, like you launch early access launch. Here, you want to have these. So send multiple emails that day, at least 2. And then, of course, email plus SMS. The day after, same thing, a reminder. And then the day after, another reminder. In this case, you can do email and SMS as well. Just email, but just 1 email is fine. And then you keep reminding people a couple days later. And then early access, last chance. So essentially, Black Friday, early access, last chance. Because otherwise, how you frame it is the offers are going to go public on Monday. And we might run out of stock. So make sure you place your order before that happens, right? And then again, multiple emails that day as well. And then ideally on the 17th, like a pattern I see nowadays is brands are starting their Black Friday, Cyber Monday offers earlier and earlier every single year. So make sure like the 17th is a perfect day to start just launch your Black Friday offers to everybody. Of course, every brand is different. Every brand has different unit economics. Every brand has different stock levels. But make sure, for example, a 17th, if you can launch on the 17th to everybody, that's perfect. Okay. So, of course, Black Friday launch, email plus SMS, multiple emails a day, even 3 if you can, even 4 if you can, right? Reminder, same thing, reminder, email, SMS. And then you keep reminding people a couple of days later, and then Sunday as well. And then Monday, you want to be a bit more aggressive again, reminding people multiple communications, as well as email plus SMS, reminder here, reminder, reminder. Here's Thanksgiving, so you can frame it differently as well a little bit. And then, of course, actual Black Friday, even though we launched the offers like 2 weeks ago, you want to, of course, be aggressive that day as well. So email plus SMS, multiple emails a day, ideally 3 to 4. And then same day, Saturdays, it tends to be a very strong day as well. So make sure you're more aggressive there as well. So multiple emails. And then obviously be super aggressive. Last chance, Sunday, email plus SMS plus multiple communications that day as well. Between 3 and 4 if you can, or 2 is fine as well on Sunday. Depends how big your audience is. And then obviously Monday, launch of your CM offer. If you have a different offer, right? It really depends. Ideally, you want to have a different offer. It doesn't mean it needs to be better or worse than your Black Friday offer. It needs to be different, ideally, right? So launch, email plus SMS, high frequency. You keep reminding people next day, of course, extremely aggressive. And then something you can do is extend your offers, which is like what most brands do as well during the entire week. So have multiple reminders, as you can see here. And then Sunday, last chance, plus email, SMS, and multiple emails that day as well. And then you've got your post Black Friday Cyber Monday strategy, which I'm going to cover in next video. To be honest with you, I think this is extremely important that most brands tend to overlook. Like for example, they finish their offers here and that's pretty much it. They just forget about the audience. No, you want to have a thank you. You want to have a post Black Friday Cyber Monday strategy to, as I mentioned before, make sure those people are happy and they purchase from you down the road again, meaning Q1 next year or Q2 next year, etc., etc., etc. And you just make sure you have a great retention after that, right? So that's the schedule. Of course, feel free to take a screenshot of this right here. This is a proper schedule. Again, you want to stay top of mind. Don't worry about deliverability that much. It doesn't really matter because, again, your prospects and customers are going to get flooded with emails every single day, a huge amount of emails. So make sure you're just there with them and stay top of mind. One of the most important things, you want to sell the click with your emails. You want to have your product pages, landing pages, do most of the selling, and make sure, of course, the backbone of this entire strategy depends upon your offers, right? How good your incentives are. All right. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.